didn't bring up the instructions. I'm gonna do this. 60465. Window capture. No, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. No, still not it. Okay, what is going on here? I have the window right there. No. There we go. Okay, that pretty much looks like how it was yesterday. Directions, directions. There we go. Computer. Basement on. I think I'm at that reading now. Pretty sure. Speed, I need to move you. Get some music into my ear. So I don't go crazier than I am. There's some music. Activity. All right, let's do some more music. That's not in. Ah. Okay, parts, don't go flying everywhere. I was at the gym for a little while. Actually, this my undershirt is an extra large instead of a double. I haven't put on a extra large shirt to be somewhat comfortable in a while. So I guess I'm heading in the right direction. Alright, look here, Ladybug. The window is open. Just go out the window. Hey. So I finally was smart enough that I keep my window open down here when I'm here. And some of these ladybugs have started going out instead of dying down here, which is nice. Wow, that is a vibrant yellow. I never understand. I will never understand why I get such weird looks at the gym. I don't understand why it is. I'm here, I'm there listening to my, whatever I'm listening to, doing my thing, trying not to look at anyone, because last thing I want is someone to think I'm checking them out. Next thing you got is this whole crazy BS would be going on there. I always just get some random people that are, are give me some weird look. I just don't understand that. Wish I could understand what they're thinking. It's not just males or just females. Where did you come from? Where do all of you ladybugs come from? One just flew from this way and landed on my ghost. I don't know if y'all can see it fly. I know sometimes people can see the ladybugs when they fly past me. They're not coming in the window. They're coming from that direction somewhere. I really don't want my basement to be a ladybug mortuary or crypt. There were like 8 or 9 of them on my drapes right there. They're paper drapes. And finally, I picked up a few of them and took them all the way upstairs and let them go. And then finally, it just hit me when I was out there. It was like, why don't you just open the fucking window? So now I'm just opening the window, and I opened that window, and a bunch of them went out, and I shooed a bunch of them out. Oh, come on, Ladybug. Ugh. Yesterday, a bunch of them did fly out once I opened the window. And they go into the window because they could feel the sunlight. It was just the most random thing that so many ladybugs get in here somehow. And I can't figure out how to stop them. I mean, I don't want to put like a bunch of poison around my door over there. I don't want to kill them. Ladybugs are good for the environment. They kill aphids. All right. Mm. My music selection for the moment is Massive Panic. Okay, I love that they've given this. I wonder if I can switch the camera. Oh, I can. So I love that they give this guy, make him look a little skeezy as a pilot. I think that's very funny. All right, let's switch the camera back to one that is not so horribly close to me. There we go. That's better. No one wants to see my face that close. All right, two of these. Oh, the doctor doesn't need to be in there. Okay, so it's like offset the same way that that brown piece is. Ah, one of them finally flew out. No, there's still one down there. Anyone keeping score, there's two in here right now that I know of. Oh, yeah, there was like 8 of them down here yesterday, all in the curtain. And it makes the little one so sad when she comes down here and there's a bunch of dead ladybugs. I do my best to vacuum them up anytime I see them and catch them and let them out on the bushes out front. See if I can get rid of this one. All right. Hopefully that takes care of all of them for now. So Panic is a very interesting band. They kind of make me think of Gorillas with the working with different people and kind of incorporating different types of music into their albums. Off by a Stud was showing stuff on Bricklink yesterday, and someone had made a Gorillas lighthouse. I really want that. And there was some stuff from Gravity Falls, which I would love so much. Oh man, I really must have really worked out. Still feel dehydrated. I did sit in the sauna. I got a good sweat going, and then I sat and schwitzed in the sauna for a little while. Yeah, like here, right here. I think it's kind of nice feeling like I'm um, can actually wear a extra large somewhat comfortably. It's just so hard for me to keep weight. Always has been my entire freaking life. Hair really sticking out. Time for a haircut. I definitely need to shave. That is for sure. Where does this go? Oh, I see, I see. Right there. And another one just flew by me. What is it about this place and ladybugs? They need to be outside where they can kill parasites. You're not going to find many of those in here. Okay, I don't understand this piece. Oh, looks like I missed something. Okay, yeah, I was supposed to do this twice. I missed that. I guess if I remember right, Massive Panic was technically only two people. But their music always has a bunch of people in it. The song I'm listening to right now has a female vocalist. Of course, that's something I like about Gorillaz is that they, while there are a few main people, of course, they have a bunch of different people that join them and help make different types of music. They're not just sticking to one. It's not just pop or anything. It's not just anything, really. And their animation is just great. Sometime I need to look up the story again because they have some overarching story that is very convoluted. And then one of the bad guys from Powerpuff Girls is in the band at some point. And here's another ladybug. Ladybug, you won't find any food in here. Go outside. Go. Shoo. Shoo. Be free with the other ladybugs. Go be free. I mean, I hope there's no parasites that ladybug eats in here. Since I really have nothing to do every day, I keep this place pretty clean. I did just spend some money I really don't have on this fasting diet thing that's gotten a bunch of actually real reviews. That's just how desperate I am to lose this couple inches. as well. For one thing, I need it to do my in-depth contract, and I need it to so I can leave this unit and go to a new one. I've been in this unit too long. I've been hitting my head against the wall for 6 years. Yeah, 6 years. I've been trying to actually accomplish something in this unit, and higher just won't put me on the orders that I need to actually accomplish something. Okay, why was there one instruction just for that one little thing? I don't understand sometimes. Oh, where are the stickers? Oh, that's my cack. Are these the stickers? Okay, yeah. So this time, the first sticker is actually number 1. My first subscribers told me about doing the stickers this way with the brick remover. He hadn't been on in a long time. I hope they're doing alright. The only moderator I've had. I don't have a moderator still. I need to fix that at some point. But it's not like I get enough people. I mean, there was one time I had a bunch of people on here, and someone said there were some comments being made before I had some problem and I couldn't see the um, um, comments for a little while. This person was saying that some people were saying some weird stuff. But I didn't go back to look what was said. But I should make some of the people that come on here a lot moderator again. Okay, here's the cockpit. All right. We're starting to have the majority of a plane. All right, morning. I'm going to change the camera again. See, here we go. And one sticker that we've done so far is right there. There we go. Oh, I am not good at this. Being a streamer. I am not good at being a streamer. I mean, I can understand that one just being one direction. In one direction. Just, whatever. One of those troll movies, the end of it was all about, or the thing was all about putting a boy band back together, and most of the voice actors were from NSYNC, or I don't know, one of the boy bands, and at the end of it, it was just like this nonstop torrent of making jokes with boy band names. It's just such a great bit. I mean, that was just for the adults. That whole like 2 or 3 minute joke. All right, here's the gangplank, or whatever it's called for airplanes. His whole instruction was just, hey, it goes up and down. That's pretty funny. Okay, yes, I am. Okay, yeah, that just looks weird on the instruction sheet. Or I had to explain that joke to little one, and that the voice actors were all from boy bands. Did I put these on the wrong side? I did. Ah, there we go. Okay, flip it over. No, not flip it over. Turn it in the room. Okay, ladybugs. Go that way. At least it's nice outside. Gotta say that. At least I'm not letting in like 99-degree heat. And that will be coming soon. This is Atlanta. Which is why I do not like Atlanta. Going outside in the summer is it's just like death just walking to your car. Give me a winter in Nebraska any day over that. Oh, I do have the doers. I didn't realize that. I do have two doers on here. I had not realized. Ah, my music is being weird. Excuse me. Alright, well, let's try Melancholy and Infinite Sadness. There we go. Okay, yeah, that's what I was doing. I just wasn't 100%. Blah, 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 blah. 100% sure I was actually live. So this goes here. This goes here. Maybe. Are these supposed to be the elevators? So. or is it ailerons? Because I think the elevators are here, and these are the ailerons, I think. And I used to know this stuff a lot better. I mean, like a lot of blah 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 blah. Like a lot of kids, I went through a phase of learning everything about airplanes. They are fascinating. And then I learned everything I want and moved on to the next thing. Because that is what the ADD mind does. I am going to hyper focus and learn everything in the world about this particular thing. And now it's time for something new. Ladybug, that way. This? No, no, no. This? I think so. And then a this. And a this. Found this interesting channel where this guy was going over the music theory, breaking down everything to the two Halo songs written by, I just forgot his name. I remember he had a NPR show for a long time. Wait, did I do anything with this? No, I don't. Oh, okay, this is where I do something with Colton, Jonathan Colton. It's very interesting hearing this guy break down everything that had to do with um, how Colton's using the minor chords to make these weird songs. How it feels a little weird because those are some weird songs, and they're supposed to make you feel unnerved. Music theory is very, very interesting. I was never good um, playing the clarinet, and I just got bored of it. And just didn't enjoy it. Just didn't enjoy learning to play it. And I was really having a hard time memorizing this dyslexia thing, memorizing the notes, and I don't know, just it got really frustrating to me. But I enjoyed learning the music theory of everything and how everything works together and how different bits and pieces of music work together is very, very interesting. It was a really cool breakdown of those songs. Oh, these are the Rockets. Oh man, that took me forever to figure out. Oh well. I guess this one's going to go over here because I think I did this upside down. Okay, so let's try this again. See if I can do it the correct way, since I did it backwards or upside down. I don't know where I went wrong in this. Tonight. Once you start to understand music theory, at least somewhat, and how notes and chords and everything works together, it is just so interesting. Did I do something wrong here? I need to take this apart because I skipped something right here. I used a piece I wasn't supposed to. Used a piece incorrectly. So here I am. Okay. I think these blue pieces are supposed to go on here. Oh, I missed that. And then this. And then these reds. That's where I went wrong, is I was supposed to turn this thing around. Man, I got a headache. Okay, so how is this still working correctly? And I added a piece. And it looked fine the last time also. I don't know what I did different. I don't know why it still looks fine. I just missed something. I don't know. Maybe it did look. Oh, excuse me. Maybe it didn't look correct, and I'm just wrong. I mean, that's insanely possible. I think it still looks correct. I don't know how I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let's go to here. The red pieces. Okay, Ladybug, don't go further in the house. Go out. Zero. One thing I teach little one is I talked to her about, I guess is a better way to say it, is how, since really the boomer generation and the silent generation, each generation really has its music that define them, like jazz, um, some of the pop songs of the boomers, and really for mine, for X, I'm on the younger side of X. Um, Nirvana, Pumpkins, the angry, and we're not sure why. We know stuff isn't going to be going right, and we just don't know exactly why yet. Songs. Of course, he's like, "Well, what's mine gonna be, Daddy?" I'm like, well, "I don't know, baby. Your generation is still pretty young. They're only just now getting close to their teens." Okay, how did you miss the window? Oh, that makes it look interesting. So the part that I forgot was this little clear um, blue piece that makes it a little see-through, a little kind of reflective. I don't know. I can't really. Oh, there you can see it a little better. Ooh, I've got this. All right, last bag. Still have 3 stickers. And I remember when Cobain died. I remember it too well, but I remember hearing about it and it's like, wow, that's really crappy. Yeah, I wasn't really a goth per se. I wasn't really anything. I did have my black trench coat. And after the whole trench coat brigade thing, people started looking at me weird. And I think that's kind of why I kept wearing it. And it was like, y'all can think what you want. I'm going to wear whatever I want. I like this coat. That thing just finally fell apart. I hurt so much. I like having a coat with a bunch of pockets. I still like coats with lots of pockets. I always like when winter comes around so I can wear my warm fuzzy coat that has all the pockets in it. Anyone military will know what the warm fuzzy is. Okay. Yellow. Green. Yellow. Yellow, green. Yellow. Green. Does it end on yellow? Yes, it does. Good. I am actually doing something correctly. Maybe I should start putting in my description in this what I'm going to be listening to and badly singing to. It'd be funny. Oh, okay. So this is the door, not the door, the cargo door. This only makes sense if this one piece goes over. Yeah, I think I just put this one by two in the wrong spot. Or, I put in, um, people don't watch and talk to me, I will be doing more and more bad singing and infecting YouTube with that. What do you think, Speedy? You think that would get interaction? There we go. Okay, so here's the part of the little cargo door. That's going to have to get glued. Yeah, that's going to need to get glued. Make sure it doesn't break. Like I thought a funny joke I was doing is like, I believe I could make money threatening to start an OnlyFans. That if I don't get paid, I will start one. Thus destroying anything that people enjoy on OnlyFans. Once that got associated with my furry stomach, the platform would dissolve. Only one. Man, I've got those all those lines wrong. Another sticker time. Sticker time. Sticker number 2. Saved. I tell little one that you don't have to be so precise with stickers. And here I do everything I can to make them as precise as possible. But I guess that is different, you know. Number three. Yeah, it's different with the stuff she's building and I'm building. For her, you know, I really want her to be doing it out of complete 100% the joy of just building and to not stress over stuff. Or I'm not stressing over this per se, but as being older, I'm more trying to be precise. Whereas I don't want her growing up thinking that everything in the world has to be completely correct. I want her to have the imagination and freedom of thought, I guess, is the correct way to say things. Yeah, the stuff that schools in my time thought were not good. They didn't like imagination when I was going through school. What am I doing? This. Okay, that's what I'm doing. This weekend, little one and I might do a stream. She doesn't mind being off camera and um, um, she likes to get her little minifigures and play and have minifigures jump all over me while I'm doing whatever. It's a little hectic for me if people are on and I'm trying to talk to them at the same time. Okay, there we go. There's another ladybug out there. I don't know why it decided to land on me. Maybe it thought that the big weird thing could help it get outside. Really, what must the look like to ladybugs? I mean, cats see us as giant weird cats. They don't know how to bathe or talk, which is why they talk to us. The shorts I have of my cat, little boy on there. Okay, that one came back out from outside. He was 100% sure that I was the giant daddy cat. And I really do believe that till I brought little one, no, I'll stay outside. Oh, Lord, till my ex and I came home with the little girl, I am sure that he thought he was going to grow up to be like me. But he did a very good job of looking after her. Here we go. I was not 100% sure how this fit in there while it was getting built. That's really neat. I like that. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to glue some of that together. The obligatory directions telling you how to um, open and close a door. A Lego could write directions for the army with that. Okay, yeah. Oh, there it is. Why is there only one of these? So this is the one that goes here, the forward landing. Landing here. Okay, so follow the directions and keep it turned upside down unless it tells you not to. Distro cars. Good girl. I love that line. Okay, ladybugs, there's no food in here. The food is out there. Go. Disconnect. Disconnect. Okay, I need to do this twice. I swear, we should get Lego to write Army TMs. Maybe Lego could tell me how to teach me how to use GCS. Oh, disconnect. GCS is a SAP system. If anyone knows an SAP system is, it hurts my brain. Okay, there we go. It's nothing like top secret or anything. It's just a ordering system for ordering parts, and it hurts my head. I think I'm just too old to learn something that new. I finally reached that point in my life. These are definitely going to have to get glued on. Where's our little guy? There he is. He's almost at the end. Just love that bit with The Simpsons. Lisa and Bart talking about Smashing Pumpkins. It might be bleak, but it speaks to the crowd. Well, making teenagers depressed is a lot like shooting fish in a barrel. Oh, well, one of these is supposed to be red. Okay. Why is it? Did they not weight this thing correctly? Yeah, they didn't weight this correctly. That's annoying. I don't want it to be sitting like that. Okay, where's the pilot? Okay, I have a couple of spacemen around here. I know I had the pilot earlier. Oh, here's the pilot. Okay, well, okay, that's better. Kind of. Yeah, it's not really. Okay, well, at least now it. Okay, so once you put him in there, I guess that's just enough to keep it weighted. Excuse me, I was gonna be a little annoyed if we just always sit like that. All right, where's my glue? There it is. Yeah, I was gonna be surprised if Lego had somehow overlooked that. Such a simple thing. Come on. There we go. Got it. really need to. See, there it goes again. Yeah, that's a little annoying. Thinking. Okay, that seems to have done, kind of. Wow, it's really a small amount of difference in weight. Yeah, like this, just this. I'm gonna act like I have a brain and figure this out. It doesn't need much weight, it seems. It's not really about the weight. It's about the I can't think of what that's called. The pendulum effect. Um, I mean, it is about the weight, but it's more about where the weight is. No, that's not doing it. Oh my. Anyway, it looks like they put this in here to not only connect right there, but to FedEx. I will have to be right back. Oh, Grace. Yeah, I mean, that's part of the problem of being single. Is, you know, someone drops something off like that, you need to get off your stoop. It needs to be you. Yeah, it seems like they partly did that to not only fit, but to, it might have had something to do with this weight issue with the pendulum effect. I just can't figure out a way other than what I'm doing right here, putting this screw right there to keep it balanced. Well, that's a little frustrating. It is a little frustrating because, I mean, it's only going to get worse because when you put other stuff back here, um, well, yeah, because the center of gravity, I can see it now. The center of gravity is off. Um, these wings need to be a little further back to have the landing gear more right about here, I think. Yeah, yeah, the center of gravity's off. Um, yeah, everything needs to be another quarter inch back to fix that issue. And I just saw why. It's my fault. I messed up. Yep, I messed up. It's not Lego's fault, it's mine. I just saw it. Which is why I hurried and took everything off before the glue set in. So that quarter of an inch that was my fault was because I put the tires too far up. The tires were supposed to be back here, and that would fix the center of gravity issue. So that's why I just did that very, very quickly. So I need to go back to the directions for the wheels so that I can fix this. Because I did that really quickly once I realized. Well, you know, if you're not smart enough to follow the directions the first time, at least be smart enough to fix your mistakes and to be able to tell what you did wrong. Okay, I'm missing one by four. Yep, there it is. I need one more thing that we find somewhere. You know where it is? Oh, there it is. It's in my shirt. Yeah, it didn't make sense to me that they would make that mistake. See, there we go. There we go. Like I said, a quarter of an inch was what was throwing off the center of gravity. Oh, babe, sometimes I wonder if I have a brain. There we go. Yeah, it feels a lot better now. Well, here we go. We have all right. We have that skier. Um, what did I do with the doctor when I just kind of freaked out a second ago? Because I have a doctor. Here's the pilot. Okay, this I didn't put the doctor in there. No. I had the doctor. Speed. What did I do with the doctor? You know, I say it all the time. I'm going to clean up my mess here, and then I never do. Okay, all of you ladybugs coming around here, you could at least be helpful and tell me what I did with the doctor. Well, there is a doctor, and she has two syringes in her hands. I have a watcher. You know, I'll find her as soon as I end the stream. like I dropped her. Oh, there she is. So, for this set, we have the doctor with a couple syringes, the wanting to be cool looking pilot, the skier, a litter, snow buggy, and then this little emergency station. And well, now we have a watcher. But I don't think the watcher will really find a way to fit in the plane. So it can go back to its area. No? I guess it's going to try to fit in the plane. It's a neat little thing. Yeah, if anyone does build it, try not to make the same mistake I did with the um, wheels. So yeah, this is where this little snowmobile is supposed to go in there, according to the directions. Of course, if this was going to be real, there wouldn't be a doctor. There'd be a nurse or a medic. They would just be telling the doctor what they're doing. And here we go. So I am going to eventually get the air tur oh, excuse me, the air terminal that is about to go away, about to be discontinued. And I'm going to put get a couple more tables and put them over there, and that's going to be my airport. There's a ladybug on my watcher. I don't think the watcher wants the plane to take off. And there's another ladybug. As there was another ladybug, and it was on this. And I'm trying to save your lives, ladybugs. Oy vey. There's 3 more of them up there. I guess they're coming in through my door over there. That's all I can figure. Just get a little annoying. Especially, I think I've thrown like 8 or 9 of them out today, and there's 3 more up on my ceiling. Well, hey, kid. Oh, yeah, I did see some of the Ninjago stuff on Off by Stud's channel. It looks pretty neat. Of course, my little one's not really into Ninjago, so that's not something we're going to be getting. Right now, we're mostly working on the city. And if they'd ever release more Horizon stuff, that'd be nice. Looks like this glue is working out pretty well. I glued some of the joints here together so that its legs wouldn't be coming off. Well, yeah, well, I haven't had a job in a couple of years other than the reserve. So, yeah, my finances are something that kind of doesn't exist. Now, this is pretty neat. I like this plane. A neat little plane. Oh, I guess now that I took that down, I can move this back to the center. Yeah, the Streamlabs thing is kind of neat. Allows me to do a few things. Actually thinking about that. Yeah, that'd be neat. I got like 2 more subs yesterday, so that was a surprise. So let me bring up. Bring this up. Where is it? Let me adjust this again. That didn't do it. I'm still learning how to do Streamlab. Definitely not. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Let's flip this a little bit. Make it a little easier to see. I mean, I'm a professional at this, really. What was I gonna? I was gonna look for. Where's the search? There it is. Grab my keyboard. I mean, I do like the show. It is entertaining. It's funny. Just not my little one's cup of tea. I find it entertaining. So this is what I'm wanting to get here in just a little while. Maybe another month or so. I had some more pictures of it. Oh, here we go. I like it. It comes with another plane. The little security check here is funny. It has a few minifigures. Oh, that's tomorrow. My phone was telling me I have something to do, and it's tomorrow. Right now, tomorrow. Oh, they have a little. I hadn't noticed that before. They have a little gangplank there. Oh, a little metal detector. That's funny. Oh, thanks for coming in. I'm going to be trying to start earlier than I used to, but I'm still kind of futzing around with the times. But I'll be back on Monday. I won't be on tomorrow. No, I'll be on tomorrow, but not Friday. I'm a day off. But thanks for coming in. Like, there's the. Oh, that's neat. So the gangplank looks like it is on a little roller there. That's neat. But hey, thanks y'all, thick kid. Thanks for coming in. I'm gonna call it a day here. more ladybugs. And get some stuff done around the house. So, peace.